All right, we're back for our third and final match of the night. Our series has gone the distance. compLexity versus Shazam. Game 3, we had Shazam take game number 1. They were looking pretty good in game number 2, but compLexity comes back, takes that one. And here we are in game 3. Once again, guys, I'm Niz. Welcome to NizCast. We've got some Dota 2 Canada Cup action here. Like I said, game 3 here in our winners bracket. The winner will go on and advance out of the winners bracket quarterfinals and match up against Digital Chaos in the semis. Loser, of course, will drop down to the losers bracket. We've had one hell of a series so far, and hopefully game 3 delivers as well. Let's catch up in our draft. I noticed one thing already missing. That's an Elder Titan ban. Let's look at some of the other bans. We've got Invoker, Bounty Hunter, Dragon Knight, and Alchemist banned out by compLexity. Shazam banned out the Darkseer, Beastmaster, Winter Wyvern, and Lifestealer. As for our picks, so far it's a Phoenix, Slardar, and Lone Druid for Shazam. And compLexity have picked up the Doom and the Puck. So already they're going back to the TC Lone Druid. I'm assuming an offlane Slardar for Brax.
Radiant team pick.
And then, not sure which of the two supports would play the Phoenix. For compLexity, I'm guessing that's a mid Puck. Probably for Limp again. We saw that in game 1. Saw Hanskin playing the Oracle last game. That seemed to work well for them. And then I don't know about the Doom. I don't know.
Reserve time.
That could be either Swindles or Z-Freak. It doesn't really... I don't really like it if it's going to be Z-Freak. I'd like to see him on more aggressive of a support. Moving around rather than a greedy one. But wow. Disruptor gets picked up by Shazam and immediately compLexity picks Dro. Wow.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I don't know. Was Shazam gonna ban out the Vengeful Spirit?
compLexity's turn to ban.
compLexity looking to ban out. Now this is a tough one. It could either be a safe lane hero or a mid, because you don't know where Shazam plans on playing that Lone Druid.
5 seconds.
Either way, it's going to be a hero that's going to be strong in the mid game.
Reserve time.
Queen of Pain's a good ban.
compLexity's turn to pick.
I have no idea what compLexity's going to pick, though. That one I've got no idea.
Ten seconds remaining.
So, what's interesting is if you're going to run the Doom, which we assume is offlane, because I think greedy position for Doom here is not good when you've got a Dro Ranger, so you don't really have the ability to scale late. I mean, Dro doesn't really scale super late in general, but certainly not going against a Lone Druid.
Radiant team.
So they go with an Enigma, which is... I mean, you can consider it an early game greed because you're running a jungler, but I don't really think of it as that greedy. It's a hero that jungles very quickly, but then pretty much comes out of the jungle and wants to fight. Wants to fight and wants to push. And although you can see late game black holes and stuff like that, Enigma kind of falls off as you get later and later into the game. As do most supports, but yeah, Enigma definitely hits his stride. Probably right as we're exiting the early laning phase. And look for him to come out, get kind of his first black hole off, and look to push a tower on the back of that. I wonder if we'll see him rush mech. Or we'll just see the Doom go for it. Might even see Doom go Midas here. And the Enigma goes to mech. And then they just start pushing and fighting. I don't know, it's a tough one. Still waiting on Shazam's... I guess mid hero? I don't know.
Ten seconds remaining.
Axe. So it looks like they're gonna mid the Lone Druid and safe lane the Axe. It's probably the best way to lane that with Slider in the off lane. Could mix it up and put Axe in the off lane and pair him up with the Phoenix and run the Slider safe lane. Maybe sat by the Disruptor. That's a viable option as well. In fact, I think I like that the best. Wait, what? MSS playing the Lone Druid. TC's going to be playing the Slider. Unless they're messing with us and they plan on switching some things around. Yeah, Brax and the Axe. Well, it's been an interesting series so far, and it looks like it's going to be an interesting draft to finish out the series as well. I said that Shazam, either way, whether they were picking for a mid hero or a safe lane hero, they were going to be looking for something that's going to be strong in the mid game. So I was right and I was wrong, because they ended up not picking a mid or a safe lane hero. They ended up picking an off laner. But either way, it's a hero that's going to be strong in the mid game, and they transitioned to Slardar from off lane to safe lane so that he's going to be a little bit stronger. There we go. We've got everyone ready, and here we go. Game 3, compLexity versus Shazam. Dota 2 Canada Cup. To introduce them, on our Radiant side, we've got Shazam, we've got Brax playing the Axe, MSS on the Lone Druid, TC playing the Slardar as he types GLHF in chat. We've got Pendago playing the Phoenix, and Jason playing the Disruptor. On to our Dire side, it's going to be Team compLexity. We've got Swindles playing the Enigma, Limp on the Puck, Chessie on the Dro Ranger, Z-Freak playing the Doom, and Handskin playing the Oracle. So already a little bit different there as well, as they're electing to put the Enigma in the off lane rather than putting him in the jungle, and instead putting the Doom in the jungle. Obviously by running the Enigma in the off lane, it's going to hurt his farm a little bit, but it's also going to deny quite a bit from the enemy safe laner. But look at this already. Observer ward getting placed on the pillar here by Roche, by our Radiant side. Jason took a swipe from Roche for doing
The
it.
battle begins.
They actually changed the ward placement here in a recent patch, because it is sometimes a pain. There's a few spots on the maps that are always kind of a pain to place wards. Here we go. Everyone's taking to their lanes. Give us a better idea of what we're going to see here. We got Lone Druid in the mid going up against Puck. Bottom lane's going to be a safe lane farming Slardar, babysat by a Disruptor, and looks like we're going to have a Phoenix down here as well. But they're not going up against anything because Enigma is now in the jungle, and we've already seen the Doom roaming around. Hanskin's also in the jungle. Our top lane then is going to be an offlane Axe going up against safe lane farming Dro, and looks like Axe is abandoning the top lane as well. As now maybe Zifrik is going to go down and effectively be an offlaner for them. Yeah, it looks like that's what he's going to do. He's got boots, so he should be able to lane down here, but he does have to respect Jason. Glimpse and Kinetic are really, really strong. Oh, Kinetic's just barely going to catch him there. On the edge, TC going to go in with the Slither Crush. And will they have enough damage? It looks like they might. One more attack. There it is from Jason. First blood going to the side of Shazam.
I thought I saw that in the forecast.
Two-minute rune about to spawn here. It's going to be bounty rune up in the top. We've got regen rune in the bottom.
Wish fulfilled.
Pandago's going to come and take. Zifrik starting to make his way towards mid. Trying to set something up here. Oh, he's going to see Brax there in the jungle. And Brax very, very low on HP. Zifrik's just going to hit him once, plus he's going to have the shockwave. So Brax goes down there. As the position 4 offlane Axe, or position 4 offlane Doom, there we go, gets a kill on the position 3 offlane abandoned to jungle Axe. There we go. That pretty much rounds out what we're seeing in this game. His Limp jumps right over MSS and Zifrik comes out from the other side, but not able to converge on the Lone Druid. Yeah, both safe laners just basically free farming away, both at identical CS. At least last hits at 19 apiece. Swindlemelon's matching them in the jungle with the Enigma. Mid lane, there is a slight advantage for Limp. He's at 17 and 4 right now compared to MSS's 12 and 2. Once again, Brax kind of low HP in the same position.
Dire's bottom tower
This time
is under
Zifrik
attack.
not really in a position to pick him off. Although they know, because that Observer Ward. And Brax leaving the Ring of Regen on the ground to complete his Tranquils. Doesn't want them disabled, so he gets the regen. It's kind of an old trick, but it's one that we see used a lot now. As Zifrik's going to get crushed here. Jason's already used the kinetic field, so there's not much. He's going to glimpse him back, and oh, just barely catches him there. And here comes Brax, looking for a little bit of revenge. He's going to get the taunt off. We're going to have Swindles TP in on the Enigma, but they're going to all have to back away. As Swindles, fortunately, not able to get a kill on anyone. TC very, very low, but he'll get away.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Not this time.
Now Brack's going to move up into the Dire side jungle. Going to get spotted by an Observer Ward. Now Hanskin's going to see him rotating right back to his own jungle. You on the mid lane, Limp keeps trying to bully MSS here, but he seems to be perfectly fine. As he's closed the gap a little bit, as Praxis has been having a real hard time jungling here. compLexity will not leave him alone. They're constantly chasing the Axe around, and Hanskin gonna get the kill there.
Always the way.
Smoke from complexity. It's just 2. It's just Z-Freak and Handskin. But definitely have some kill potential with level 6 here on Limp. Are we going to try to set something up here on MSS? We're just sitting on the high ground right now. Oh, Z-Freaks has been popped, but they're going to engage here with the Dream Coil. As they go on to MSS, Pandago's there, but MSS is long, long gone. Glimp's going to send back Z-Freak, Kinetic Field. Going to trap him in next to the tower, but his Creep Wave's there as well. Z-Freak will be fine. It's a nice pick off there. Smoke gank from complexity.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
TC's going for an armlet, which he almost has done. Still haven't seen what Chessie's going for. He's just gone Wand and Treads and Bassi. A lot of little items, hasn't really gone towards anything more expensive yet. MSS already has his Gloves of Haste, so he's working towards his Midas. Yes, he's currently without a bear for another 10 seconds here. Racks up to 850 gold. Pandago's been pretty grateful for this space that he's had up in the top lane because of Brax abandoning. He's sitting pretty good on levels right now. As speaking of Brax, he's getting very loaded in the neutrals here.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Pandago doing what he can to stop this push, but this is exactly what I was talking about with the Enigma. This is where he just wants to come out of the jungle and start pushing down towers. This time he doesn't even get a gank before he does it with Black Hole, but doesn't really have a need to. There's a free tower. And then on top of that, Limp in the bottom lane manages to get a kill onto TC. And this is going to be another push from complexity. They already TP'd the Enigma down here. It's going to be another tier 1 tower. Shazam goes for the retaliation play by going for the tier 1 in the mid.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Complexity going to send back Z-Freak. I think they're going to need more. They look to defend here. But Swindles and Limp starting to push this tier 1 tower. Handskin's on his way back towards mid as well. Mid tier 1 already down to half. The bottom tier 1, however, is gone.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
The push is really beginning here from complexity. Now it's going to be difficult for Shazam. They've got to buy some time here. About 400 or so away from completing a Midas. Rax has picked up a Ring of Hell, so it's going to be a Vanguard for him.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
A gift from the Tempest of Battle.
PC went armlet. He's really the only one who's ready to fight. Even still, I'd like to see him upgrade his boots and have a blink on the way. Unless he's going to get caught by a Dream Coil. Here's Swindles as well. Supernova going to come in from the Phoenix. Swindle's going to drop the Black Hole. It's going to immediately get cancelled by the Static Storm. And it's enough for them to get the kill onto TC. It is unfortunately going to cost Limp his life as Swindle's going to try to TP away, and it looks like he'll be able to do so. Hanskin does a little bit of juking to avoid that Icarus dive. Z-Freak gets the kill onto Jason. He's going to throw the Doom out onto Pandago. She's just going to dive past the tower, chasing down Pandago, and this should be a kill. I think. Maybe? I think he needs one more hit.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's
Maybe more than
top
one.
tower is under attack.
Yeah, he needs a second hit. No, he doesn't. He gets the kill.
Dire's middle tower
thought
has
the-
fallen.
I thought it had expired, but how did... Maybe he got the kill with Scorched?
Radiant structures
Was he in range
are
for that?
fortified.
Maybe.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Either way, tier 2's down in the bottom lane. Even Chessie coming down and starting to get involved. With Swindled picking up that mech, they're going to look to keep pushing here. So they're
Radiant's
going to
middle
go for a
tower
tier
is
1
under
tower.
attack.
Here comes Brax with Vanguard completed. Drops down to half. Glimp's going to send back Chessie, but just a few steps. There's now Brax getting constantly slowed down. Limp jumps on in with his Blink Dagger. Gets a Dream Coil on 2. That gets him the kill onto Pandago and Brax.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Mid tier 1 now down.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Shazam,
Radiant's middle tower
they need to
is under
somehow buy
attack.
some time here, and I don't know how. compLexity just relentless with their pushes. Now get the tier 2 in the mid. And Shazam really doesn't have a chance to fight. They can't fight against the compLexity's lineup right now. compLexity's just too strong at this point in the game. And Shazam's still waiting on so many big items. They've got a Lone Druid who's sitting at 1100 gold. He just has a Midas. So he's not ready to fight. 1300 gold up on their Slardar. He needs to get towards his Blink probably to give them some more initiation. They do have, you know, some decent stuff that can come out from the Disruptor. So he actually almost has a Force Staff. That'll be great for them. Brax going for this Vanguard is kind of tanked him up a bit, but he could really use the Blink as well. Maybe that's the idea. He goes Vanguard and you get the Blink on the Slardar. Getting close if that's the case. 1800 gold right now, and oh, he's going to get caught by a Dream Coil here. But there's a lot of heroes from Shazam up on the high ground. TC's still going to go down first. Icarus diving from Pandago as he's going to drop into the Supernova. His hand's getting caught in a Static Storm. Oh wow, he's going to stay alive with the ultimate there as the Black Hole is going to come out from Swindle Melons. Secures the kill onto Brax. Now they've caught the bear here as the bear is trying to run away. Oh, they might not be able to kill it. No, they got it. So even the bear goes down as compLexity get a whole bunch more kills. 12-3 now in favor of compLexity.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
1900 gold up on the Lone Druid. That death sets TC back to 1600 gold. Still have this Aegis on Chessie. Looks like compLexity's preparing to push in the top lane, or at least just limps up here for now. Still have Swindlemones in the jungle.
Radiant's top tower is under
Doom's
attack.
been used on MSS down here in the bottom. Oh, nice stun. It's not going to be enough. MSS going to live with 6 HP. I thought he was for sure going to take out to that Doom. But 6 HP he lives with.
Radiant's top
And
tower
Z-Freak
is
instead
under
goes
attack.
down. Limp got this tier 2 tower in the top down to 415 HP. Catapult will add on a little bit of extra damage as it goes to 358, 333. And that's it. Swindles picks up the Rod of Atos. Yeah, looks like that's a completed Yules, I think. Or Limp. There we go. That's the item that Shazam needed. It's a Blink on the Slardar.
Regeneration.
1,000 gold up on Brax for his. And 2,800 gold for MSS. So they're not that far away from Radiance. There's that blink as they're going to engage onto Limp. Static Storm coming down, and Limp, he is just kept alive the entire time by Handskin. And now Glimp's going to send back Limp immediately. The taunt almost comes out from Brax, but Limp is there with the silence first. Dream Coil plus Yule's going to stop Brax from TPing away. Pandago's there healing him up though. And now Limp jumps in, gets the silence off. Pandago goes down, costs Limp his life though. Axe dead as well. The compLexity get 2 there, and they're going to keep going. They're going to go on to TC here, who doesn't have a Slithering Crush. He's going to turn around like he wants to throw it out. That forces compLexity to respect it and allows him to get away. With this push from the Eidolons, from Enigma, they should be able to get this top tier 2 tower. Now it's just tier 3s left for compLexity to push.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
$3,700 gold for the long bird. He's gonna have enough for his relic here. Problem is they don't even have enough map control right now to send a courier out to the secret shop to buy the relic for MSS. TC's actually gonna engage on the back line here onto Z-Freak and Chessie. And I don't know about that. It just cost TC and MSS their lives. And that's without buying the relic, so now he doesn't have enough gold for it, as Brax now is getting caught out as well. Yikes. That was a pretty big misplay there, and now Static Storm gonna get cast on the Limp. Trying to protect Pandago, who drops into the Supernova, but he just goes down, and then Jason's gonna go down. It's a full 5-man team wipe. As Shazam loses a bunch of heroes here. Aegis just gets claimed, so Chessie doesn't have that anymore. But compLexity in good position here on the tier 3 tower to bring it down and go for some racks.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks are under Radiant's middle barracks.
And there goes the mid racks.
Radiant's middle barracks.
They move up to the top lane, start working on the tier 3. We've got everyone up on Shazam, with the exception of the Disruptor, who will be up now.
Radiant's top tower has
But
fallen.
the tier 3's already gone, and the melee racks are about to fall. So compLexity, with that 5-man wipe, have gotten 2 sets of racks.
Top barracks has fallen.
And they're just going to look to end the game here, as Black Hole's going to come out from Swindle Mount. It's going to be a complete whiff. Pandago does a quick lap with the Icarus dive. As the Doom comes out limp, getting locked down there by the Ensnare, but TC's dead. And we already had a buyback from Brax, but they're just going to call it theirs. compLexity will end up taking the series 2-1, as they just kind of run all over Shazam in our third game here, 21-5. The push strat worked out fantastically in their favor. Shazam went with a little bit of a greedy lineup and just took a little bit too long for Slardar and the other boys on the side of Shazam to really get things going. And compLexity did a good job of constantly pushing and keeping the pressure on, and just working down those towers and really snowballing off the tower gold that they got early on. Well, guys, that's going to wrap it up for that one. And our cast here tonight, once again, I was Niz. Hopefully you enjoyed the cast so far. We're going to be back, I believe, well, I'm going to be back tomorrow, casting the Semi-Pro Cup Series. But the Dota 2 Canada Cup, I believe, returns again on the 25th, where there's actually 2 series. There's going to be the Digital Chaos versus compLexity series, so that one's going to be really, really hype. And I believe there's tentatively a best of 3 as well between Team Freedom and Evernova's, aka View 6. So I'll probably only cast one of those series, and I mean, I think I have to side with compLexity versus Digital Chaos in that one. But we'll see if the schedule changes there. But for now, that is the next match That's scheduled for the Dota 2 Canada Cup. So we'll see you then, or we'll see you again tomorrow for the Semi-Pro Cup Series. Once again, not sure exactly when we're going to get started for that one, but we'll know roughly around 5 o'clock based on how many teams and everything. We'll probably cast the semifinals and the finals. So definitely hit me up with a follow and come back for that tomorrow. But that's going to do it for me tonight. Hope everyone has a good one. We'll see you again later.